It's open.
Yeah.
So is the Phobius, actually.
The pick of the YSS finally is open. And with that come the Phobius as well. So I think...
So are we reverting back? Is this a normal... Wait, no, this is a jungle.
Yeah, that's the Uranus jungle.
Uranus.
Yeah, and now it's going to be using that YSS. So Terizla picked up once more. That's a total of 3 heroes, or maybe even, 3 heroes that...
This makes a lot of sense. The only problem that they have is the carry, I feel like. So if they eliminate that threat, I think this is a doable trap for Twisted Minds.
Gentlemen, remember today earlier before the broadcast, we all lost a star collectively because of a carry.
Yeah, that is true. We can't find a way to chunk it down, find it towards the back lines, but maybe Twisted Minds actually have a way of figuring something out. Just because they have a YSS, they know where to approach as soon as the Mountain Shocker is going to be unlocked. And this is what we were looking for from Lansu in game number 1. A hero that can create some impact using those Infernal Pursuits are finally available for the Admiral.
Yeah. I guess in hindsight, this Twister was expected for TLPH, but I think it makes sense against versus Sean and then eventually Owl. Of course, the body of Smith is always going to be dependent on physical damage, but if you pick up the Radiant Armor, you really can stand in front of Akimi.
That continues yet again, both just standing right in front of each other as they are simply clearing waves at the moment. Twisted Minds is just holding on to a 152 gold lead, not really much, but Kaloy and JP looking to force each other to use those battle spells. Owl's going to be up next. The damage from Carl TZ has already been done, and he's going to be looking to obtain that coin crab, which he was able to do before the start of the turtle spawn down bot.
Gentlemen, I just rechecked. The tooltip for Body of Smith actually is just sheer damage reduction.
Okay.
So even magic damage, he can kind of shrug off.
Which is perfect against Kimmy, who is, dealing damage over time.
Sky Piercers, though, that's a different thing entirely. Oh my god, they dunk on JP now. Force use that early revitalize. Carl TZ with a secure, and the Phantom Steed running through. Twisted Minds, but MP the King draws first blood. Man-to-man defense 40, and Lansu. Sanji gets a double as MP and Kaloy fall.
That's a turtle taken by Liquid. Twisted want to fight back with a kill, but TLPH gets one up even more.
Sanji woke up today and told his teammates, I'm going to take MVP for this week.
He just chose violence, dude.
He just chose violence. Even if you recall his game before, yesterday, I mean, he's also phenomenal.
Makes it so difficult again for Lansu.
Yep.
Just right there. Even a retribution coming in from Carl TZ. The Phantom Steed is already there, but sometimes I wonder.
Oh my god! JP and Sanji! Bully 3! They actually take down Sean! Why couldn't have Sean just
flickered?
Oh, here's Sanji coming in with the Crimson Beacon looking for the choke down. JP drops the glorious pathway, but Sanji missed it a little too long! To the side. No! Kaloy! Kaloy can't take him down! The chef cook serving up a kill to Carl TZ! Sanji, are you even human?
Sanji just refuses to die. Doesn't have immortality, doesn't need it. He's immortal anyway.
Oh my goodness. Sanji with the footwork, going in for the flicker, and then eventually outplaying Twisted Minds, surviving long enough. And just as we said that he woke up today wanting to be the MVP, showing it.
Today got 2 on him, and he just dodges on out of there. 2 horses coming your way. What do you do? Sean dies again.
My goodness.
That's
a total of 8 legs. You can't outrun that.
Hylos and Leomord, the Liquid Stampede. Thank you so much.
Oh no, Tede flickers back.
Oh, the touch again.
To get caught. Saved by the revitalized. The horses take down. Bro, lead in pursuit. What?
Bro, how do you even explain this?
Expanding rivers during that moment. Not helping Kaloy in that scenario, helping Teddy, in fact, to get away. Unbelievable. 3.4k from TLPH.
I think it happened again. I think Twisted overshot.
Yes.
If you can't really see
what
the bottom lane currently just collects a kill.
Off cam and another one. Teddy Might get punished here by Kaloy. Sandwalker
Don't tell
looking
me.
for the jump
Don't tell
down.
me.
And, okay, there's the one
Don't
for
tell me.
Twisted. But it took 3 dudes.
Yeah, but they had to take one at least. The damage has been felt by Twisted Minds for the entirety of this game, and it's just 5 minutes. So much has already happened. 8 kills going to the side of Liquid, and they don't plan to stop there as MP the King using this Uranus. He may have gotten a kill, but the rest of objectives has gone to the GOAT.
A 2,900 gold lead at just 5 minutes of action.
Oh, Crimson Beacon by Sanji. Plus the flicker.
Okay.
Sanford can't save you. Sanji taken down. 4 members are Twisted. On to CC Immune. Sanford wailing away. Body Smith keeps him alive, but not long enough as the Admiral finds 2.
That is a win the Twisted Minds will be taking any time of day. They managed to bring down the San duo. They may have lost the turret up top, but as long as the kills go to Lansu and maybe even Sean, they have a fighting chance in this.
Yeah. Much needed W for Twisted Minds, and it's a big one at that. Double kill for the Admiral. And they also push down the bottom lane, or keeping their mid lane intact as well.
Kaloy, he's not surviving this. Oh, he is though. Oh!
Can't escape the GOAT,
Momentum.
especially on his horse.
And Sean might get knocked up here. Today, throwing out light wheels. Takes down Sean. 2 for free. Might be 3 as Lansu here tries to dodge JP and Sanji's zoning. Lansu's fine.
Yeah.
Bro, the peel is crazy from Team Liquid.
That's right. Teddy able to get a kill. Look at Gautiz. He's just literally walking towards Twisted Minds, and Twisted Minds, all they had to do was to respect the GOAT, get out away from there, because they know that anybody from TLPH could have connected with Gautiz if they stayed. And now the turtle is free once again for TLPH.
Bro, for Team Liquid Philippines, the aura has been farmed.
Yeah.
And now the aura is felt by Twisted Minds as they're desperately looking for a pick-off here, but they have managed to find JP, and with MP using the Uranus,
they pushed.
that's just a distraction for the reality that's happening up top.
Oh my god. All that Mountain Shocker is becoming is an early warning device. Lansu and MP the King collapse on a Tede and a Sanford. Sean here blasting away. Sanford flickers back. Can he survive? That's a little too long for him to do so, but he at least gets taken down.
Oh my
Raging
God, no.
Sandstorm misses the mark. Tede flickers through the wall.
What is going on? Just a while ago it was Sanford, Sanji, and now even Teddy. Maybe you could call it the 5 Horsemen.
At this rate, yeah.
Uh-oh. Glorious Pathway, the answer to the forward momentum of Twisted Minds. Might make it denied here as MP the King gets taken down by Teddy. Lansu in the middle of 3. Holding down the front line. Alone is JP, and he survives. In comes Gautiz running through Sean.
Okay.
3 down. Do they get another? Aloy gets taken down. Might be a wipeout. Sanji, even after the flicker, gets taken down by the turret.
They are just smiling as that happens. Might be a dive, but this time it's not just a dive. It will be able to secure them a turret down the bottom lane. And mind you, that is a turret with a little more armor. And the bonus after taking down a tier 1. It's 7,000 for TLPH to work with over Twisted Minds. And they're not stopping. You can see they are taking away the green camps from Twisted Minds. This Uranus in the jungle is not working in the favor of Twisted Minds. They're just corralled in their base. Sean could not farm. Even with this Sky Piercer, is not able to get the stacks.
It's an involuntary calorie deficit.
Yeah. Like, unfortunately, he's kind of doing cardio even if it doesn't want to. And the last time that I saw TLPH this aggressive was when they were still called Echo Express, which was, in a lot of people's dictionaries, was the best version of a team that Gautiz was ever part of, and we're seeing glimpses of that now, entering enemy territory, dishing out damage, running down on their opponents. That is what TLPH is all about.
Oh, hey, word on the street is this is Gautiz Prime. He might be reaching a new peak, and I'm gonna tend to agree. Calls in the Phantom Steed, zones out 3 members alone.
Oh my god. He just the threat of him having the Phantom Steed, even when they have the turret shields, even when it's just 9 minutes, Carl TZ with 5-0 and 5 has been oppressive just by literally being in front of Twisted Minds.
Oppressive is an understatement.
Yeah.
Because they are going to be stuck inside their base, hoping that they could be able to defend this while Team Liquid Philippines are just simultaneously working on their lanes for it to all be together once they break into the base of Twisted.
Lord up top, mid lane, bottom lane, all have waves. Glorious pathway by JP.
Whoa.
In comes the rest of Twisted Minds. They embrace the attack. They push back Teddy. Lansu repositions, flickers forward. And look at this. Owl is picking up a Caldezi inside the base. Kaloy follows through. Sandfart runs through. Exits through the middle. And Lansu falls as well. They're going to lose this mid lane inhibitor. And Liquid have made it in. No casualties just yet. In record time, under 11 minutes, Liquid might now just punch their ticket to the San Juan Arena, calling in the final Phantom Steed. Ladies and gentlemen, Liquid Philippines, the defending champions of MPL Philippines, are sweeping Twisted Minds.